How do you have hope when you feel hopeless?
How do I have hope when I feel hopeless? See, now we got to get into the spiritual side of how I started at 15. I really started paying attention in church when I was about 15. Before that, man, I didn't, I just went because my mom was a Sunday school teacher, so I had to go. But at 15, man, is when I really started trying to, okay, man, we going down here all these nights, every Sunday. What are we going down here for? One of my favorite scriptures, man, the Bible verse that says, faith is the substance of things hoped for. When you ask me a question like, how do you have hope when you feel hopeless? How do you have hope when you feel hopeless? Well, because it's like this. First of all, what makes you feel hopeless is when you foresee the future and when you see what's happening to you now and you don't include God in it. If you base your life around your strengths, your knowledge, your know-how, when your strength, knowledge, and know-how is not enough, what you gonna do then? But what makes a person seem hopeless is when they venture off into tomorrow, where we have no business, we have no control over. When we venture off in tomorrow and we imagine tomorrow and all that could happen, and we don't see no bright side because we didn't take God with us into them thoughts about the future. So the only reason you may be feeling hopeless is because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel because you ain't putting God in the mix. You just looking at it from your standpoint. Now, the second part of it is this. I have always been a huge dreamer ever since I was a little boy, man. At 10 years old, I was dreaming so big, man. I wanted out the hood so bad, man. I just wanted out, man. So I would take my mind and I would send it far away. And I dreamed. I dreamed of one day being a TV star. Now, that's virtually impossible from the condition I was in. But I had hope, though. I just always hoped that one day I would be. I mean, I am today, but I always hoped that I would be. And so what I did was, somebody told me a long time ago to just dream, man. Just keep dreaming, Steve. No matter what happens, keep dreaming. See, when you stop hoping, you mess yourself up. There's no reason to stop hoping. You're 15. I always thought of one day I would get older. So let's just imagine, Kyle. Let's just suppose you make it to 40. Now that seems a long way off to a 15-year-old. 40. Man, you trying to get to 18 right now. Then when you turn 18, you're going to try to get to 21. Then when you turn 21, your next benchmark is 25. Then after 25, you're going to start knuckling down, trying to figure out how you can get your money straight. And then you're going to mess around, you're going to be 30. So now, let's just suppose, man, you just sitting here tripping and you thinking about, man, I'm going to be 40 years old. If you was 40 years old, man, what would you like to be doing, Kyle?
Be a doctor.
Really?
Yes, sir.
You that good in school?
Yes, sir.
How much money you think doctors make?
I would, thousands.
Thousands. Yeah, like hundreds of thousands. Yeah, not thousands, hundreds of thousands. Now, let's imagine this for a moment, Kyle. Suppose you do the work that you're supposed to do. You go to school, you get the education that you're supposed to do. You finish, you get the 2 diplomas that you're gonna need, a college degree and a medical degree. And then you become a doctor. How would you feel about that?
I mean, huh? Great.
You feel great, wouldn't you? Now, if I were you, I would get to hoping. If I was you right now, while you're in this hopeless moment you having, if I were you, I would get to hoping. Because do you know what, man? God is in the make your dream come true business. You talking to one. God is in to get you through anything you ever go through because you talking to one. I promise you I was poorer than you. Wasn't no computers back then, but I didn't have no money for nothing. So now, God, man, suppose he gives you that. If I were you, I would start hoping for that. Because guess what? That's the very thing that could mess around and happen. If you stop hoping, you can't be no doctor. You can't be no doctor. People who have wonderful lives just kept hope alive the entire time. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for. So right now, all you got to do is hope. You ain't really got to believe at 15. You just got to hope really hard. Have you ever got a bike for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you something. Was you hoping one day that you would get a bike for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Did you go down there one Christmas and there was a bike?
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Let me ask you another question, Kyle. Have you ever hoped that you pass a test?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever hoped that you would get an A in a class?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever gotten an A in a class?
Yes, sir.
Was it in the class that you was hoping you got an A in?
Yes, sir.
It ain't a magic trick, man. It's not a magic trick. Success belongs to the hopeful. I would never give up hope. You have got to remain hopeful because one day, Kyle, you're going to be a doctor. Period. I bet you 15 years from now, you're going to find me. Now, it's going to be hard to find me in 15 years because I'm going to be in the middle of an ocean on this really big yacht. I'm going to be living in international waters on these big yachts. So it's going to be hard to find me. But one of my sons or something, they'll be able to find me and I'll still have a foundation. So in 15 years, I want you to find me and tell me what type of doctor you are. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You can't ever stop hoping, partner. You hope to get an A, you got it. You hope to get a bike, you got it. You're going to hope to graduate, you're going to go. You're going to hope to go to college, you're going to go. You're going to hope to be a doctor, you're going to go. So we're going to keep hope alive?
Yes, sir.
You got to. It's all you need. Steve Harvey was just hoping he got on TV. I'm a TV star, man. Just because I was just a little black boy, man, sitting in Cleveland, Ohio on 112th Street, man, just hoping, just like you.